Hello everyone and welcome to episode 5 of the 1FC Dawn of MMA save here in WMMA 5 as we have our first show in California as one California Carnage. As far as with where exactly we would run this show, with Frank being in the main event, it would make sense at least to run it in San Jose as far as he is making a big splash here, as of course he had beat Kazuyo Takahashi at the Showcase of One Martial Arts show, and he's already beaten Bob Schreiber at the Icon 1 show. He's already 2-0, both wins with a knee bar, as he is of course taking on Macaulay Yukin as far as for the chance to crown our first ever Cruiserweight champ. This is going to be a fun-ass main event, for sure. Both guys, stylistically, match up pretty well grappling-wise. As far as Frank is the clear favorite, which is really no surprise. You think about how much Frank had done in MMA. But I think it's a little bit closer than a minus 550 favorite. I think at least Yukin has a chance here. But both are, of course, the rankings are kind of weird. It will probably always be weird. Maybe until we get into like the 2000s, but at least for right now, with how little, there's been, amount of fights in the company, the rankings are kind of all over the place. But Frank, I do believe, is probably the best cruiserweight we have. He is quite sensational, and he is, as far as he's going to be representing AMC Pinkerton, which is weird. He's not at the Lion's Den. Or AMC Pancration. I always want to say Pinkerton, but yeah, it's Pancration. As, Macaulay, no team. Of course, Sambo background. We'll see how that main event plays out. Then, Marco Ruas, debuting for the first time at Cruiserweight. As far as I don't know why I say debuting at Cruiserweight. He's fighting at Cruiserweight for the first time. Of course, he is undefeated as a heavyweight, but I just feel like Cruiserweight might be his best weight class. He's taking on Mario Sparrow, who we saw get his first win against Alan Ghost, the Zim Machine. Mario Sparrow, of course, the king of the streets, Marco Ruas, 35 years old. He had just beaten Paul Varlance, went the distance with him. He went the distance with Maurice Smith as well. So he's gotten 2 big wins. 2 losses. Hickson and Eric Paulson, both guys that are on the roster. For Marco Ruas, though, again, more of a heavyweight. He's going to be cutting. He probably walks around. I think they said he walked around 215. So he's cutting about 10 pounds to make this fight. But Mario Sparrow is going to be in some trouble here. Marco Ruas is a very dangerous guy. Don't let the age fool you. He is a bit of a demon in there. We'll see how he does against Mario Sparrow in our co-main event. Maurice Smith and David Tank Abbott, the Seattle, Washington native, taking on the Huntington Beach bad boy. The OG Huntington Beach bad boy, not Dito, as David Tank Abbott is the favorite, which is kind of crazy. But Maurice Smith, he is, again, he was somebody that shocked the world in real life, beating Mark Coleman. Here in the save, though, he was undefeated until he lost to Marco Ruas, which that was a fun fight at least. We'll see how he does, as he's already beaten Vernon White in what it is Mali as well before that. 2 guys that are already on the roster, but yes, 6'1". He's usually a decent sized heavyweight, but Tank in there coming in at 265. He's a bit of a unit, and that's gonna be a fun fight for David Tank Abbott. Of course, he beat Patrick Smith in his first ever fight, knocked him out in the first round, so he's gonna go on a bit of a Smith warpath right now, and we'll see. As far as I believe, that's the only heavyweight fight on the whole card, so that's kind of a rarity. As for Rataru Sakata, he's taking on Tiger Vernon White. Both guys making their 1 debuts. Both guys 4-2. Of course, we already saw who Vernon White has lost to, but he's also a California native. He lost to Murilo Bustamante as well before that. So, but that's his 2 losses. As far as his wins, not really the biggest of wins, but he's on a 3-5 win streak at least. And both of them first-round finishes as well, so that's exciting. All 4 of his wins have been in the first round. But for Wataru Sakata, course, no more in the pro wrestling circle, more so than I think in the MMA world. It's a 0-1 junior heavyweight champion, but Wataru Sakata, he's lost to Kazuhiro Sakamoto and Takafumi Ito. His wins, though, as far as all in rings, of course, was a part of the Openweight Grand Prix, which you saw he lost in the finals of that. So 2 of his wins came in the same night. We'll see how he does. We'll see how he does. I think it's, as far as for Vernon White being the clear favorite, I don't think that's a surprise. We'll see how that fight plays out, though. He is a submission fighter, it's Vernon White, but I think his stand-up is pretty good with Wataru Sakata. I don't think his ground game is as good as Vernon White's. That's probably why he is so much of a favorite. For Eric Paulson in Bernard Spikers, it sucks that Bernard's going to retire after this. He was somebody I was really looking forward to seeing, because, I mean, here's a fucking, I believe he medaled in the finals of, or not in the finals, I believe he medaled in the Barcelona Olympics. Very, very tough to see him retiring, because he was somebody that I think could have really, even though he's only 34, he really could have made a difference in middleweight. I just don't think anyone has the same type of talent as he does. But I say that, Eric Paulson is the favorite. And Eric Paulson, I mean, of course, he was 6-0 before he fought Henzo. And Henzo went through him like butter. But, you know, of course, he's beat Marco Huas in the past. He's gotten a lot of wins in Shudo and Pancrase. But I just don't see it. I still think Bernhard is going to get the win. We'll see if I am correct in that one. As then we'll have Walid Ismaili taking on Yasunori Okuda. Of course, Okuda doesn't have a picture because it's almost impossible to find some of those early Shudo guys' pictures. But he has fought some tough guys already. Fought Ken Shamrock. Fought Dick Verge, as he's fought Scott Baker. Got a win over Scott Baker. He it's kind of wild that he lost his last fight in Pancrase with an armbar loss, too, to Todd Jorthian. So that was at Pancrase 14. Now, as far as to get his first fight here in one against Walid Ismaili, you could tell he's kind of getting fed here. He's getting thrown into the lion's den, so to speak. Not obviously the actual lion's den, but Walid Ismaili, of course, lost in his first fight to Royce, which he went into the second round at least with Royce, but he's lost to Maurice Smith in the past. This would be a huge win for him if he can get it done, break the losing streak potentially, and they get his first win in one. I think he's the better grappler. I think all around he's a better fighter, so he should pull this one out. Also, for the first time, we've upped the bonuses. I felt like $150 per bonus was a little low. We've upped it to $2,000 per bonus, so that's going to be nice to give the guys a little bit more of an incentive and a little bit more of a pay as well, overall-wise. So as far as for the Cruiserweight title, first ever Cruiserweight champion will be decided here. Frank is the favorite, even though he's given up a bit of a significant weight advantage. I think he's the better striker. I mean, he can get some quick wins in there. I don't know if he's going to be able to quickly get a submission victory like he has in the past, but we'll see. I just feel like McCauley's got a bit of a better grappling advantage than some of the other guys he's fought. Now, Marco Huas giving up a 9-inch reach advantage. That is a bit insane. That shows you how much of a problem Mario Sparrow can be in this division. That an actual heavyweight coming down the cruiserweight, and he's giving up 9 inches of reach. Pretty wild. I mean, Mario Sparrow, I would say he's got at least a striker's chance with that type of reach advantage. But you never know. Again, it's crazy Tank Abbott is such a clear favorite over Maurice Smith. Whereas, Maurice Smith was pretty well-rounded in real life. But here, though, I mean, maybe, not training at the Lion's Den or maybe not training with Frank Shamrock, it has really turned him into just his kickboxing fighting that he was known for. More so before he got into mixed martial arts. So, we'll see how that plays out. And then for Tiger Vernon White, Wataru Sakata, Vernon White 6-inch reach advantage. which is definitely going to help him out here. Both guys have gotten submission wins. I just, I think Vernon White, he's the California native as well, so he's going to get a big win, potentially, in his hometown, or home state, rather. Wouldn't be in his hometown, since we'll probably be in San Jose for this one. And this is a big-time fight for both guys. They're making their debuts in one. You need to start off your career with a big win. We'll see how that goes. Then Bernhard Spikers, I believe, Spikers? I fucked that all up. Either way, I feel like. But Bernhard, though, taking on Eric Paulson. Paulson is, I cannot believe he's just the favorite here. I just don't see him losing this one. Bernhard, I mean, again, medaled in the Olympics in judo. Very, very tough. Extremely tough. And a guy that is going to be a problem for sure in his last fight, though, unfortunately. And then for Kudes, does have a 5-inch reach advantage, at least, over Whitelid Ismaili. But Ismaili's grappling is very, very good. A lot of clear favorites on the card here. But some, though, I think the underdog has a better chance here than what they're giving it. But yeah, of course, he is 5'7", a little bit on the smaller side for middleweight. Here we go, round one begins as Ismaili already gets a takedown. He's got side control already. Just trying to slow him down, but I don't think it's going to happen because here comes the arm triangle. Thought that was going to be it. Kimura, that also gets stopped. So he's stopping the submissions at least, and Big John's going to stand him right back up, and we're going right back down. Ismaili's wasting no time. Now he can't get past the guard and kid. Or again, Big John standing him back up, which will just lead to another single leg takedown. It's a scramble. Okuda's up first. Now with he's trapped against the ropes. It's a sweep. Ismaili looking for mount, just gives up his back now instead. If he gets both hooks in, there it is. It's over. Yep. Clear win for Whitelid Ismaili, and that's exactly what we expected from that one. This was just to give Ismaili a win after the tough fight with Henzo, tough fight with Hoist, rather, as Whitelid Ismaili thinks I'm connected to X-Gym, and he gets his first win in one, and jumps up to 5-2. We'll see if Eric Paulson can in fact beat the judokan in Bernhard Spikers. I just don't think it's going to happen. Here we go. They come together with a clinch. Yep, this is exactly what Bernhard wants to do. I was hoping he wouldn't do a little bit more than just smothering him against the ropes. Yeah, looking for a quick jab here. Left jab, right hand from Paulson, but Bernhard, rather. I always want to say Bernhard, but Bernhard shoots in, doesn't get him down, and now he's trying to get enough space here to slip out of it. He does so now Paulson is able to land the right hand. Jab with a straight right hand. The left hand straight right. So now he's starting to light him up a little bit. Caught him with a right hook. Bernhard gets that takedown. Damn, he's going to lay and pray. Oh, wow. Paulson, triangle choke. Oh, my God, he got him. Triangle choke. Did not expect that one from Eric Paulson. Good shit. 7-1. Proved me wrong on that one. And, of course, Bernhard retires. Wataru Sakata, Tiger Vernon White. Both been 4-2. Looking to get their first wins in their one debut. Of course, Tiger Vernon White, the California native. They touch gloves. Here we go. Oh, Sakata missed the right hook. Gets kind of the head kick. But doesn't have any power behind it. Missed that head kick. Did Vernon White. Good right hand from Sakata. But Sakata gets cut up. Again, went for that head kick. Sakata's doing a good job, though. Left jab, nice right hook. 2 left hands from Sakata. I mean, listen, Tiger Vernon White, him trying to strike with him is a terrible idea. Sakata is a really good karate fighter, and he is showing it right now. As now he caught him with a right hook. They move in and engage. Oh, here comes a counter, though. Sakata missed the right cross. Quick left jab, right hook. Tiger Vernon White's getting tired, too. Oh, they're going to check on the cut. Not a fight ender, so luckily we're back on the way. Glancing blow with a high kick off the counter. Left hand from White. Another glancing blow with a high kick, this time from Sakata, who's also getting tired. Another glancing blow with a high kick. Oh, here we go. He can't make contact again. Both guys going for high kicks now. Here comes a leg kick, though, from Sakata for the jab. Left hand exchange, 1-2 from Sakata. Doesn't land either blow, though. Oh, missed the big right hand. Here comes a counter. White with a good right hand. Putting off balance. Jab. Right hand taking on the gloves. Left hand. They both fall into what looks like a ragged-looking clinch. Got him against the ropes here. Minute left. Knee to the thigh. Quick elbow. Reopens that eye. Again, reopens that cut underneath the eye. And now an elbow out of the clinch from White. Oh, now going to the ribs. Head. Short punches. Cicada going for a little bit of a combination to end it out on. Very close first round. Both guys had a little bit of a bright spot in it. A little bit of everything. I think Cicada probably did, even though he got cut open, he probably did more damage. Very, very close, though. As far as we'll see how the second round plays out. It's a lot more even than what the odds makers had it. As Cicada is just barely on, he is just damn near on E at this point. Went for that right hook. Cicada is able to trip him potentially. Oh no. Gotta take control of it. Does Vernon White. And now we got him against the ropes. Oh, a couple of punches inside the head here. White trying to stomp down on the foot. Little short left uppercut here. Some dirty boxing now. Both guys are just pretty much again on E. And they're going to separate here, looks like. Yep. And here we go. Left hand from White. Quick left straight right from Cicada. 1-2 against Cicada, though equal to it. Cicada looking for the takedown, not happening. I don't think Cicada's going to get him down. I just think Vernon White's grappling is just a little bit better. Smothering him. Quick elbow strike. Left to the side of the stomach. This second half of this fight is going to be pretty ugly by the looks of it. The way both these guys are already tired. And now some, trying to go for the elbow. But he's able to circle out of it. They come together. Left hook from White. 1-2 from Cicada. Right hand taken on the gloves here after White lands the left hook. But at least Cicada lands a left jab in there. Countering right hand with a good left hook to Cicada. Now both guys collapsing to a clinch. Another short uppercut. Couple of them here. As far as, again, Cicada looking not as good that time in that round. Vernon, I think, definitely landed more strikes. It was more in control once the grappling happened. And we'll see how this third round plays out. Here comes Cicada with the big right hand. Misses, though. Counter from White. Quick left jab, right hook. Cicada off target with the left jab. Also missed the right hook. So now, White's starting to make a miss a little bit. Oh, there's a good left jab and a good right hand from Cicada. Well, here comes a jab and a right cross from White. Off target with the left jab. It's the right hand. Quick left straight right from Cicada. Oh, eye poke. We gotta take a minute to let him recover. Now we're back underway. Left hook from Cicada. Jab is wide. Hits him with a straight right. Strikes. Two kind of left hands. Jab, straight right. They come together in a clinch. Trying to muscle up against the ropes. He does so. Now he's trying to prevent from throwing any knee strikes. Takes him down. So now Vernon White, exactly what he needs to do. He's afraid of Cicada's submissions, which is pretty interesting since Cicada's known more as a stand-up guy. But he's not giving him anything to work with. Very strange. Yeah, they're going to stand him back up, and White gets the takedown. This is definitely what I expected from Vernon White, but it took him way too long, and now he just doesn't have any room to work with. But White, with a short knee to the side of the head, another short knee to the side of the head. Oh, gets up sharply. Cincinnati's about to throw a vicious knee strike. Cicada lands the left hand after White gets blocked on the right hand. Fails to find him his jab. Hits the right cross of the Cicada, and that's the end of the third round. Our final round, and as far as if I had to guess, I think Vernon White's winning this fight so far. I think he's won the majority of the fight at this point. I think he's done more damage. He's probably landed more strikes, and he's done more takedowns. But here we go. Cicada's stopping this takedown. Oh, but he just got up against the rope, so now he's going to get taken down. Yeah, and that's exactly what Vernon White wants. In control here. Again, it's just why the Vernon White has not done really anything here on the ground. And now he's trying to get out of half guard. Yep, now he's got mount. That's exactly what he wants. Gives up his back. Both hooks in. Rear naked choke. Wow, doesn't get it. Unreal. Unreal. But Vernon White, got both hooks in again. Pounds away with shots. Doesn't even go for the rear naked choke here. Just knows he's in complete control. Here we go. Rear naked choke again, doesn't get it. Loses hooks. Now he got him back in. Rear naked choke again. I mean, that's crazy that he couldn't get the finish with getting both his hooks in. Shout out Wataru Sakata for fighting that off, but obviously Tiger Vernon White won that fight. Yeah. It was really good, though, at least. Very rare we get to see that when it goes 40 minutes, but went the distance. Tiger Vernon White got that win and jumps up to 5-2. Thanks everyone connected to the arena for fight, and also a sponsor for supporting financially. I mean, Wataru Sakata, for a guy that was a plus 350 underdog, he looked pretty good. He, at least in that first round, he started off good. He just kind of got tired towards the end, which just unfortunate for him. But it's Maurice Smith, David Tank Abbott, Leo Behan, all referee Stateside judges here. I mean, yeah, Mo Smith giving up at least 40 pounds. David Tank Abbott is a demon in there. And here we go. They get him together with strikes. Misses the right hook. It's kind of the left roundhouse kick to the body. Oh, missed the right hook again. This Tank Abbott gets kind of the low kick. Couple of jabs. Right hook from Smith. Nice right hook from Tank Abbott. Both guys have the power to end it in the first round. Oh my god, Tank Abbott with a takedown. Which I'm surprised Maurice Smith honestly stopped it, because David Tank Abbott does have a great wrestling background. He just kind of disguised it and went with a gimmick of like a street fighter. As Maurice Smith swing past the right hook, attempt counters with the left jab and a kick to lead leg. Tank with a counter left. Nice jab and a right head kick from Maurice Smith. Left hook from Smith. Oh, there's the powerful clean right hand. Knocks him out cold with it too. Boy, oh boy, does David Tank Abbott, he's got the power. Here's a guy who's bench pressing 600 pounds, who's 265 pounds. An absolute unit in there. If he can stay in shape, that's the big thing. He could stay in shape. He could stay as far as focused and locked in, because he was known for his partying days. He's got a chance to be a hell of a heavyweight. We'll see, though. Already 2 first-round knockouts. He's went through Patrick and Maurice Smith now. He's looking like he's a bit of a demon at heavyweight. We'll see how he does in his next fight. As our co-main event, though, the king of the streets, Marco Ruas, the Zen Machine, Mario Sperrer. Here we go. For the first time at cruiserweight is Marco Ruas, and he's already got him in the pocket. Nice jab and a body kick. He is giving up a reach advantage, but it doesn't look like it so far. He caught him with a right hook. Sperrer went for the takedown, and Ruas shuts that down, but he's going to get him up against the ropes here potentially, and he clears out of it. So it shows already how talented Marco Ruas is in pretty much all facets right now, just the first 2 minutes. With his striking, with how well he did grappling-wise, shutting down the takedown and getting out of that dangerous position already. And here comes a 2 jab and a right cross combo. Can't hit the jab at another straight right hand. Ruas taking the initiative. Jab, right hook. Jabs and leg kick now. And again, stops that takedown, but he got him against the ropes here. Potentially trying to dirty box him, but again, Ruas gets out of that predicament and back into the pocket. And again, fails on the jab, but he lands a roundhouse kick to the ribs. He's looking very, very good so far. The leg kicks have been on point. As far as getting out of the grapple when he's up against the ropes, he's looking really, really good so far. Sperrer is in big trouble here. And, he's off target with a jab, but he lands the right hook, though, at least. So he lands something. Oh, now Southern kicked the legs again after the left jab. Those leg kicks from Marco Ruas. He, until we see Pedro Hizzo, he's probably the best leg kicker in MMA at this point. And he's proven it now so far. Sperrer now got him against the ropes. Trying to smother him, but again, Ruas gets out of that predicament and back into the pocket. Jab, right cross. Shatter looking clinch. Looking, blocks the knee strike here from Ruas. Trying to get him against the ropes, and he does so. So now Ruas in the clinch. Went for the elbow, but he tightens that up to stop it. And so now again, back up against the ropes. Trying to get some things going. Toe-to-toe with strikes. Neither fighter can really land anything, and that's the end of the first. Our second round, though. They move in. And Sperrer goes for that takedown, but Ruas takes the initiative. Left jab, low kick here. Missed with the jabs. And lands the right hook at least, but Sperrer scores the jab. It has his right cross blocked. Straight right hand from Ruas. Oh, scores the right cross to Spare here after the step strikes don't land. So yeah, Spare again trying to take the initiative, but Huas is the more aggressor. Jab, straight right. Left jab, right hook. Oh, cut him up here. That's Huas. Now Spare, though, gets the single leg. So now we'll see what he can do. I'm just trying to lay and pray. Don't think that's going to do it, because they're going to stand him up here already. They know not to have that shit happen. And again, a takedown. But this time, at least, he's trying to do something. But Spare's just trying to be tenacious with it. Just trying to frustrate him in every way he can. Now they scramble. Spare comes out on top, though. And another scramble. Huas at least is up first. Oh, nope. Somehow it's a scramble. And now Huas is under north-south. So now he's giving up control, looking to slide over to side control. Looking for Kimura. Thought that was going to be it, honestly. Didn't think it was going to stop him there. Oh, and he's got his back here. Look at the flying him out of the rear naked choke. Can't get it done. Oh, he fights off the body triangle. Well, Mario Spare, there we go. That shows you the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu background, how great of a grappler he is. Once he's down there, he is the better grappler on the ground. But stand-up-wise, it is on Marco Huas and another takedown. Now that he's getting these takedowns, he is in control. Shifts there, again, from north-south to side control. Looking for mount, gives up his back. If he gets both looks in, it's over. But it's not happening. Huas is fighting it off. They stand him up. And now Spare's starting to lower the hands. Huas now with the takedown. How about that? Huas is just on E at this rate. And now some shoulder smashes. Spare's just trying to stay alive here on the bottom. And they stand him back up again. But Spare gets pushed down on his hands and knees. If he knees him here, I'm about to say it's over. But no, he went for the kick to the body instead. Went for the setup left jab. But he hits the right hook at least. And he's reopened that cut. He now is stopping these takedowns, but as I say that, he's got up against the ropes and a leg sweep that gets him. A nice inside leg trip, trying to pass. He passes to half guard, but that's the end of the third round. This is a very, very close fight. Mario Spare did a little bit of a better job there in the third round, at least of getting takedowns up against the ropes. But Marco Huas, he had the takedown. He was doing a good job, at least, again, strikes-wise, but I would probably say Mario Spare won that round. If you had to look at the overall aspect of the fight, I think Marco's done more damage, but Spare at least had the most dangerous position of winning the fight there in that second round, so it's been very interesting. And he stops that takedown, does Huas. Got him against the ropes, looking for the sweep. Huas blocks it, and now he's the one in control. If he can keep him there, as I say that, the referee already separates him, and Spare again gets taken, or stops that takedown, does Huas, but he is not going down without a fight, because he is trying to smother him against the ropes, but he's going to circle out of it as Huas got him in the clinch, got him with the inside leg trip, more shoulder smashes, another shoulder smash. I mean, he is just smashing away here. Elevator sweep, does a good job here, now they scramble. Neither fighter can get an aggressive position here, so that we're just now in a dominant position in another clinch. Huas, gets blocked. Looking for a trip, gets that trip though. Here we go, tries to pound away. Just pushes him away. So now, trying to secure guard. Scrambles. Huas ends up turning up with Spare behind him. Looking for a takedown here from his back. Got it. Side control, interesting. Look at the mount. Gets mounted. Oh boy. Gives up his back. This is not good. Wow. I mean, what a fucking fight. That's going to be an interesting one on how they score it. Yeah, they give the Mario Spare. I mean, that was a really good fight, though. Overall, I mean, yeah. It was a close one, though. I really do think it should have went off of who was more, I think, efficient in those takedowns. Because Marco Huas was stuffing a lot of them. That first round, I definitely think he was the better fighter for sure. Second round, though, it was like, alright, Mario Spare, that was definitely, if you had to give him a round, we're not basing off of rounds, but if you had to give him one, he definitely had the second. That third round was very close, though. So at this point, I would say, damn, it is very, very close. That fourth round, though, I felt like Marco Huas did enough. And I think in the entire fight, honestly, I think an overtime round was needed. I don't think it was that clear for Mario Spare to have won that fight. I would have loved to seen finally a decider round and an overtime round. Whoever won that 5 rounds should have been the guy who won it all, but that's just me. Hell of a loss for Marco Ruas. So, I mean, he put up a hell of an effort. Mario Spare, now 2-0. A big, big win. As the underdog, beats Marco Ruas in our main event for the Cruiserweight title. Leo Bayan is our referee for this one. The San Jose native looking to beat the Cruiserweight Russian. Here we go. They touch gloves. Yukin trying to come in and clinch. He's got a sweep. But Shamrock blocks it, takes control, and he sweeps him. Great inside leg trip. Leg lock. Oh my god, I thought that was going to be it. Already he's going for these leg locks. And Frank is very, very good with these leg locks, if he can get it, of course. Looking for a sweep here. Oh, blocks a sweep. And leg lock. Yeah, both guys are just going for something. Looking for sweeps and leg locks. Finally, they stand him up. Oh! Shamrock's body kick gets caught. Doesn't get the takedown, though. Shamrock now shoots in. He's got the takedown. Unreal. Frank is just worlds better than everybody. He already in mount. Oh, my God. Pounding away here. Unreal. I mean, McCauley, at least he's surviving into the second round. But he has just been looked completely outclassed so far. Frank is just unreal. Went for the spinning back kick here. Fails to land on that combo, and that's going to give McCauley a chance to maybe take him down, and he does so. So now we'll see what Frank can do on his back. Right now he's getting fucked up with shoulder smashes. Oh, looking for a leg here. Oh, sweep. Oh, he got him. Oh, looking for a knee bar. He gets the tap. Unfucking real. Sweeps him from the bottom and grabs a knee bar at the same time. And he gets a submission win. Incredible. Frank Shamrock, good luck beating that man. He is just unreal. He's training at AMC Pancration. He's looking really good. A sweep and a knee bar at the same time from the bottom against somebody of that type of caliber on the ground. Unreal. That's the most dangerous 205er in the world. And obviously, as far as for him as a Cruiserweight champ, tough man to beat. We made about 20 grand, though, at least off of ticket sales in California. Again, we'll increase our popularity. Definitely a performance bonus for Frank. Give one to Tank as well, and to Mario Spare. And that will probably be it. Unreal, though. Unreal. That was, again, 2 grand for each guy. Yeah, we lost about 1,000, but that's okay. Almost everybody made over $1,000 besides Bernhard, who made only $100. Pretty tough. But, yeah, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with only losing a grand. Those guys definitely deserved it. But, man, the Cruiserweight champ and Frank Shamrock, the man to beat, I would say, at 1FC. If you beat that motherfucker, you have earned it. As far as for the next couple of shows, we have quite the set of shows here now lined up. We, of course, have the Osaka show, which everyone knew about, but we're going to have a couple other shows. As One Martial Arts, returning to Dallas, we'll be back in Texas in September. Then October, we'll have one in Orlando. We're going to go back to Brazil in December for One versus Gracie Jiu-Jitsu 2. And then we'll be into 1997, which will again return probably to San Jose. Maybe we'll go to San Diego. Maybe we'll even go to LA. Kind of depends. Maybe Sacramento. A lot of different places we can go to in California, such a big-ass state. And we'll also have a little bit more shows on the horizon here, as we'll be in Canada for the first time for One in Ontario. We'll be in Osaka as well for One in Osaka 2 in 1997. And then we'll be going to Omaha. We're going to Nebraska for One in Omaha. October Onslaught, I believe, that is in New Jersey. As far as for One October Onslaught, of course, we ran the... was that the Showcase show in New Jersey? So yeah, our return to New Jersey, which saw Volcon beating Hickson. And then One in OKC. So we'll be in Oklahoma City for that one in 1997. I believe it's 1997. But you see here the card of One in Osaka, Hickson versus Masakatsu Funaki. Hickson's first fight in Cruiserweight. Again, trying to kind of see a potential Frank Shamrock Rickson Gracie fight with this one here, because I think that's a fun fight, and I think that's probably going to be Frank's biggest test, is bringing Rickson down from heavyweight to cruiserweight. TK versus Paul Varelans as the co-main. Minoru Suzuki, Enson Inoue as a cruiserweight fight. I'm hoping we can get Yuki Nakai versus either Rumino Sato or even, as far as I'm trying to think the other lightweight we can use as a can fight at lightweight just to make this a little easier. Because, yeah, I'm hoping for Rumino Sato because Nakai's already beaten Haruki, Kaneo. I don't want to have Baraga or Gono go down, so I'm hoping for Rumino Sato or even somebody new debuting in the world potentially by that point, because it is, a bit of a ways away in May, but we're going to be quite busy there as far as from September, October, December to end it out. Basically, the plan, just a reminder, we ran 4 shows last year, and I'm hoping we will at least run 6 shows here. So we're going to jump up a little bit, or actually 5 shows. So we're going to have 1 more than last year, and hopefully in 1997 it's the same thing. We run 6 shows, which I think we will, because, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, it'll be at 5 again. We'll have the one in OKC in January of 98, which I'm cool with. So we already got basically 1997 already lined up, and the start of 98 lined up, so it shows you how far ahead we've been kind of thinking of this. You can kind of see the alliteration is definitely a big thing for us, as we're running Osaka, Orlando, Omaha, and Oklahoma City, and we'll probably be running, trying to think what other cities that are in the world that start with Oslo, if we run Norway in the future. There'll definitely be something to watch out for, but definitely Osaka for sure, and Orlando, Florida's a good call. I don't know if we'll run Omaha and OKC in the future a lot of times, but Ontario would be nice though for Canada, just to kind of think of running a show in Florida, in Osaka, Japan, in Ontario, Canada. Just feels like that's a good little triangle of shows, of very weird ass triangle shaped. But, that's just kind of the plan going forward. The Gracie Jiu-Jitsu 1FC shows are very fun to do, though. Those will definitely still be a thing for a hot minute. And, I think that will do it, though, for this episode. Thank you all for watching, and we'll catch you guys next time for one in Osaka, as we break bread in Japan for the first time. Take care, everyone.